My name is Thomas Matthew Crooks. I hate Republicans. I hate Trump. And guess what? You got the wrong guy.
Somebody go shot. He's right there. Oh no.
Are we in public?
Yes.
What the fuck is going on? Right, we couldn't see him, but we could hear him. So we walked up, and probably 5 to 7 minutes of Trump speaking. I'm estimating here. I have no idea, but we noticed a guy crawling, bear crawling up the roof of the building beside us, 50 feet away from us. So we're standing there, and, we're pointing at the guy crawling up the roof.
And he had a gun, right?
He had a rifle.
A rifle.
We could clearly see him with a rifle. Absolutely. We're pointing at him. The police are down there running around on the ground. We're like, hey, man, there's a guy on the roof with a rifle. And the police were like, huh, what? Like they didn't know what was going on. We're like, hey, right here on the roof. We can see him from right here. We see him. He's crawling. And next thing you know, I'm thinking to myself, why is Trump still speaking? Why have they not pulled him off the stage? I'm standing there pointing at him for 2-3 minutes. Secret Service is looking at us from the top of the barn. I'm pointing at that roof, just standing there like this. And next thing you know, 5 shots ring out.
So you're certain that the shots came from that guy on the roof?
100%. 100%.
And he was up there for a couple of minutes?
He was up there.
You saw him up there for a couple of minutes?
Absolutely. At least 3 to 4 minutes.
And you were telling police in the Secret Service? We
were telling the police. We were pointing at him for the Secret Service, who were looking at us from the top of the barn. They were looking at us the whole time when we were standing by that tree.
Could they see
binoculars?
Could they see him?
Probably not, because the roof, the way the slope went, he was behind where they could see. But why is there not Secret Service on all of these roofs here? This is not a big place.
Did you see, obviously everyone, when the shooting started, everyone was very panicked. Did you see what happened to him at all?
Oh yeah, they blew his head off.
Was shot at. Take a look.
We see something that said, take a look at what happened.
You have got to be kidding me. Let me say something right now. Take this to the bank, okay? That person was allowed to scale that roof, okay? I am not some individual who's trying to assess the situation and have never been around the President of the United States. While Trump was in office, okay, I was around him a lot. And let me tell you something. The Secret Service, there is no person that can get around the perimeter of the Secret Service where Donald Trump is without them being aware of it. I am not kidding when I say that my husband once almost got shot by the Secret Service because he came down a staircase. I was speaking at the NRA, and he snaked in and came down, and they didn't know who he was. And they were like, freeze. Like, we will shoot you right now. So you're telling me that guy walked up and was trying to get the attention. The Secret Service saw him, and he's pointing, and he's saying, this guy's got a gun, and they're pretending they don't know what's going on? Am I crazy? Do you guys actually believe this was a failure in intelligence? All of these Secret Service agents crawling around, and you don't think just what that guy said, that is common sense, okay? They're trying to now tell us that common sense is a conspiracy. That is the new thing that they're trying to tell the public. Common sense is a conspiracy. You're telling me this guy was able to walk up with a rifle in his hand and scale a roof, and you don't think the Secret Service, and let me tell you, they get there days before. Let me tell you how a security apparatus is supposed to run. Days before, they get in and they look at every possible angle in which somebody could hurt the president, okay? And I'm not even talking about once you get to the Secret Service. I'm talking about if you just have security in general. Before you speak, they will go, hey, this is the stage? Okay, let me tell you, that right there is a problem. They'll mark that as a spot. That right there is a problem. We need to know who this person is. They'll knock on doors, okay? They got to figure out every possible angle that any individual could potentially get on a roof, because you know what? This has happened in the past. People have been shot from roofs. People have been shot from windows. There is a 0% chance that some random person with a rifle was able to scale a roof unless there was just an unbelievable failure in intelligence. And you want to know why it's unbelievable? Because I don't effing believe it. I don't believe it. I want the names of the Secret Service agents that allowed this remarkable security failure to go down. Because I don't believe this. I'm done with this. I don't believe this, not for 1 second. Having been around the president, having literally almost watched my husband get shot because he came down the wrong set of stairs at the NRA, screaming at him. And I jump in front of someone like, don't shoot him. That's my husband. And you're telling me they knew he was going to speak and they weren't worried about the roofs? A roof with an angle to shoot the president. This guy says 50 yards away. He watched this. And it wasn't like he scaled it silently.
He is 20 years old, of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania, as the subject involved in the assassination attempt of former President Donald Trump on July 13th in Butler, Pennsylvania.
20 years old. It's impressionable. He's physical. He's a male. He's white. He had the capability of being able to get up on that rooftop. Again, very, very disturbing that it wasn't covered, that particular building. Not going to point.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel where I put it on the flow. Thank you to all my subscribers. And what I say on this page is alleged and is in my description box. Happy Sunday, guys. And I want to say stay well and blessed. But I need to know you guys' opinion. Do you think this was actually an attempt to assassinate Donald Trump? Or do you guys think this is staged? Okay? Because we know when the Secret Services is involved, they don't make no mistakes. Okay, we already had previous presidents that was assassin and attempt to assassin. So we all know Secret Services do their due diligence. So I'm trying to figure out, how did they make a flaw on this one? Now, if Trump supporters saw this guy scoping the scenery and laying down and getting ready to do what he do, how you miss it? So you telling me Secret Services let this guy get set up, get a shot off, then take him out? No. There was no flaw in Secret Services missing this guy. I feel like this was all staged. Yes, this man was a Republican, and I don't know. Okay, just because he's a Republican does not mean all Republicans believe in what Trump's agenda is. Please look up Project 2025. Yeah, Trump trying to distance himself from it, but guys, his friends is all into this Project 2025, allegedly. All right. So, yeah, back to the story. So, you guys let me know if you think this is just an attempt actually and the Secret Services failed Trump, or do you think this is all a setup and this was staged just to win the American people? All right. And for people to think that Trump is going to save this country. All right. And you know what the Trump supporters would do. We already seen January the 6th. Now, how far Trump will go. We don't even need to have to talk about that. Google it. You know, people lost their lives over January 6th. Even Trump supporters did. Trump supporters went to jail over this. And I don't have to say allegedly. It's all in facts. It's all in the books. Look it up, guys. But back to this situation. Do you guys think this was an actual assassin to take Trump out? Or do you think this was staged just to win the American people? All right. Because election is coming, guys, soon. All right. 4 months away. It's coming. Now, whether you're for the left or you're for the right, everyone has a political agenda, like I said. But you just gotta, make sure that your political agenda is for the good of the people, not for the rich. Okay, I'm sorry. It has to be the good for the working class, the poor, and the middle class. All right, because that's what makes the world. I'm sorry That's truly what makes the world. There's a slim percentage of rich people, guys, and Trump is for the rich, and he's for the big businesses. Once again, and I don't want to go on this political rant, but do your research. Now, back to the story in hand. You guys let me know if y'all think this was all an agenda and this is planned because Trump would do anything to get into the office. All right, guys. So I'm done with this, and yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think this is actually an attempt on his life? All right, guys, please like, share, subscribe, and please comment, guys, and get the likes up. All right, guys, bye.